Well, good morning, amigos. It's Saturday, and well, I'm kind of freaking out a little bit because it's already over 50 degrees. It's not raining. It did rain last night. There's no snow on the ground. The ground's really wet because it rained last night. Yeah, it's like really unusual. That being said, let's see if we can get something done today. So what are we going to try and do? So what's the plan? Well, as Derek always says, I don't have a plan. Well, yeah, I really do kind of have a plan. I want to tighten up the heater hose clamps, try and get the heater hoses hooked up. And then before I fire this thing up, I want to try and get some exhaust put on it. I don't know if I'll get all of that done today or not because, well, the ground's really wet and I got to lay on the ground to put exhaust on it. And I might not have quite that much motivation yet. It's only supposed to be 48 tomorrow. It's supposed to be almost 60 today. So today is definitely the day to be doing this stuff. That being said, we ain't. Squirrels be throwing shit at me. That being said, I probably just put the sun right in your eyes. We need to try and get something done. All right, on with the show. All right, so we got some new heater hoses. We got us a piece of copper tubing, which we need because the heater hoses on this thing actually connect to the heater core inside the car. And as you can see, I have cut both of those. I don't know, maybe you can see. Oh, there you go. So see that top one? It already had a clamp on it, and the bottom one I cut when I took it off. But luckily, I was smart enough to at least... Smart? Wait, did I just say I was smart about something? Must not have been right. But I left enough there on both of them that I can put a little piece of tubing in it. The bottom one might be a little bit of a problem because it's pretty close to the... We might be able to make it work. I wonder if I could bend that copper enough to put like an S in it. A little... Huh. Might need to look into that. But, so there. We got new hoses because, well, I got this set of hoses. I ended up with those because I put the wrong fan on her convertible, and I had bought, you know, this nice kit to put blue hoses on it, and the fan got into the upper radiator hose a little bit. Well, I didn't trust that for, you know, especially for her car. And they don't just sell just one blue hose like this. You have to buy the whole kit. So I bought a whole kit to get one hose. But now that means I've got good radiator hose heater hose I can put in my car. It won't match the rest of the hoses, but what the hell, it won't matter. It's my car. Okay, so I got a little cardboard I can put on the ground to kneel on because, well, it's all wet right there. Man, I keep looking in the sun. That's not smart either. All right. All right. Got a screwdriver. Not the vodka and orange juice drink. All right, so we need to get up in there, right there. I don't think I can hang on to the phone and do this at the same time, so I'll be back in a bit. Screwdriver's clearly not going to work. I need a 5/16 1/4" drive ratchet. All right, be back in a bit. That should work, hopefully. All right, glove box was in the way. It needed to be removed for clearance. Right, Clarence? So part of the problem is the blower motor doesn't work. So I think I need to get the box out of the way to get the blower motor to work, to check the blower motor. And even if I don't, the selector over here, which is no longer hooked up, was seized up. It wouldn't change from defrost to heat and off, and it's loose. I think it came off in here, but it was stuck. It wouldn't move. And I think all this crap needs to come out to be able to get to that. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just kind of making shit up. All right. So after, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes of fooling around trying to get that cable freed up and spraying it, and I guess I just need to take the cover off of the, I don't know, heater box. Is that what it's called? That doesn't make me happy. But I can't get the flap to move, the valve to move. The one that changes from heat to defrost. It's so stuck it actually came off over here. And I can't get it to move. Which means even if the blower motor did work, we can't change it from, I don't even know which one it's on, defrost I think. So, yay. So let's try and get that off of there. So I've determined one of two things. Either I never put a heater core in this thing like I thought I did, or it was such a horrible experience that I've blocked it from my memory. Because I don't remember doing this. Nope, I sure don't. There it is. I finally got it. And I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that bastard was leaking. All right, we've got a new one at least. I do not look forward to trying to put that heater box lid back on there, or whatever you want to call it. That was a bastard to get out of there. And I guarantee all them clips are not going back on because, well, frankly, I don't even know where some of them went when I took them off. They went spring and they were gone. So, all right, let's get the heater core out of there. So, there is clearly no way I have ever put a heater core in this car. Maybe my grandfather did. I don't know. I know I didn't do it because all of the clips holding this on were still on it. I mean, all of them. The two on this side, I know that there's no way I could have gotten this one back on there. Not now, not at 55 years old, with a lot more experience wrenching on stuff under my belt than when I was 20, 21 years old. No way. No way I could have done that. So, I had a false memory. I never put a heater core in it. Maybe my grandfather did, but I didn't. But anyway, I'm sure it was leaking. I mean, I'll get that out of the way. I mean, right here, I mean, this clearly looks like it had been leaking. This looks like it had probably been leaking. The good news is we bought one for it. Now we can just figure out how to get that out of there. We can replace it, and then we know it won't leak, and we can try and get some of the clips back on, try and get it back up in there, and try and get some of the clips back on. Yeah, that's going to be a trick in itself. But hey, we actually got something done. Only took us an hour to get that off of there. Maybe longer than an hour. We're not very efficient, are we? Well, there it is. I got it out of there. That one looks a little worse for the wear. Oh, maybe it was leaking. I don't know. This does not look good though. I mean, whoop, hands in the way. I mean, if you look at that, that just looks like it's been leaking. So the blower is not seized up. I guess we got to figure out what's wrong with that. That wasn't any fun. But now I get to put it back. Yay. Okay, so here's what we discovered. The blower motor works. Yeah. Yep, that works. So we're not getting any power to our switch, so I don't know if it's over there or if it's, but it works, so we don't have to change it. So that's a good thing.
Well, as you've seen, I got it out of there. Checked the blower motor, put some power to it. It works. It's great. I had ordered a heater core for it. Thought, all right, we can get this put back together.
Those are not the same. That is not going to work.
And sadly, I've had this thing for, let's see, is there a date on it? Since September. So, can't send it back. Luckily, it was only like $16, but shit, now I need to order another one. Isn't working on cars great?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of took the wind out of my sails. Yeah, you know, I got a little something done and then hit a setback. And I guess I can crawl under there and work on the exhaust, but I don't know if I really want to at this point. Not right now, at least. It's gotten cloudy. Not as nice as it was. Heater core I bought, wrong one. We got something done. A little bit. Guess that's better than nothing.